hook up, but it's an incompletion. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Running to daylight from inside his 25. He's brought down after a good return, gets it out to the 31. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you. And I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent. He's making bad decisions.
Breaks into the open. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
And after giving up that completion, guys, I wonder if the defense is going to decide to stay in zone or maybe mix things up, a little more man coverage, maybe blitz.
From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He wants to change this route. Dropping back, it's Morton. Lets it fly. And he's got it. Touchdown, Red Raider.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
From the gun, he'll try to throw. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. Here's the return from inside the 25. Gets it all the way out to the 33 before he stops. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Leaves it with the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Now rolling to the left. He'll pull it down and run. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds. And the Gamecocks headed quickly to the line. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on 3rd down. And you want to know what impact home field advantage can have? There it is. The offense will walk it back. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Sellers. Looking to the big tight end. It's caught downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the 1st down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. looking downfield on first down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
Man, an almost disaster again for this offense. He's already thrown 2 interceptions. The defense got their hands on another one. They are dialed in. They really got a good beat on this passing game.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Got it in the middle, it's Bennett. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Back to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
That is a great job by this defense, coming up big on 4th down when it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked in on the quarterback. Great job defending the pass, forcing the incompletion on 4th down.
To throw, it's Morton. Makes the grab, it's Hudson. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes, he's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Quickly to the tight end. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the right. Wide open downfield. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half. And that'll do it. Here in the 2nd quarter, halftime has arrived, and we head to the studio. We're just about ready to start the 2nd half. the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively,
Oh, he's got some space. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raider. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. Grabs it inside his 25, and here he comes. They put the brakes on him, but a good return out to the 36. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They moved the football well in the last drive, but man, that fourth down and failing to convert there has to sting. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle.
Man, this is an unbelievable start for this defender in this game, guy. That's already his second PD in this game. Playing with his eyes, he's breaking on the ball. You just can't start a game any better.
Trying play action. That's caught. It's Harbor. That'll be a gain of about 7. Leaves him with 3rd and 3. Defense looks as if it's coming. Bully ball on 3rd and short. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Rushes on him. Gets rid of it. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Oh, they're after him. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And you thought maybe in this second half this offense could just find a rhythm, find something to take advantage of this defense, but the defense has really had their number, not putting up a lot of points, and again, an empty possession right there.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position.
Nice job by the defense. Great pass defense, getting in the lanes, doing a really good job understanding they were going to throw the football on this 4th down. They played it well. Incomplete pass. Defense turns to offense.
Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike. There he goes. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
They think there's room to run to the right here. Got enough space. Touchdown, Red Raider. And the pummeling has started. I'm not sure anyone even breathed on that running back by the time he got into the end zone.
Nah, so many blockers out in front. Where are the defenders? I mean, it's a good idea. You know, the guy with the ball, that's usually the guy we want to go tackle. Go get him.
He's got a nose for that goal line. First he scored the touchdown. Now he makes his way in for the two-point conversion. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him corralled, but not before he gets that return out to the 35. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. They'll leave it with the lone back. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts.
He's taking the shot. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day.
And defensive backs, you think, don't have good hands. The big fella shows it. How about that defensive back going up and getting the interception? Nice job breaking on the football. You say that's why you play defense, because you don't have hands? Yeah.
Takes the handoff. It's Joyner. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Here's the handoff. He's going to lose a yard on that one. That's the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. So we open the final period with a third down play. Sends it back in motion. The give headed toward right tackle. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be fourth down.
Coming up, fourth down.
Not much to gain on a punt, so here they come on 4th and short from the 50. Picks up the first down, still moving. Racing to the right. He's at the 10. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
Well, your defense is going to have to turn the page quickly. Not only did you just give up a 4th down run, but you gave up an explosive play, and now they've got the ball down close to your goal line. You're going to have to play big-time football here with your back against the wall.
And the Red Raiders trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Trying to pound it in. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. How about this? A two-point conversion coming.
Music now! Music now! Set! Ready, go!
On the option. He's not going to make it. Stop short of the goal line, and they are unable to extend this lead any further.
Texas Tech, 39, South Carolina, 7.
On the run from inside his own 5. And so after the scintillating return, just don't mess it up. You've got to cash this in for a score. Here comes the option. Quick toss. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play.
And I think a lot of times on offense, you start to get first and goal. People are like, why do you run outside? You run outside because you want DBs to have to tackle, you know. But they did a good job stringing this play out, not letting it get downhill and making the tackle on first down.
And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the upright. So that won't win a long drive competition, but it was effective, moving just 4 yards. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. On the run from inside his 25. Buys just enough space across the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the Gamecocks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. The play action fake. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. He's brought down a short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead.
Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Man, what a big-time play for this defense. Backed up, they come after the quarterback, and they get a hit, and it's a physical one. Get the football out, and man, do they set their offense up with great field position inside the 10-yard line.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets up.
And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. It won't matter much in the outcome, but a little extra stat padding is nice.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
And it's picked off at the goal line.
2-point plays, the windows are very small to throw into. That time, he just tried to force it into a tiny window. Ended up being picked, and the offense comes away with no points.
Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. Turning it on. And he caught that pitch in stride and was off to the races. A big gain and a first down for this offense.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback, and too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Red Raiders want to move quickly. He'll ride his man on the option.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here, trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the pitch, man, he's going to get it to the outside, and you see the speed on the perimeter. Really clever play call that time by the O coordinator.
Defense a little too eager on that last one, and now it's 1st and 5. Now on the option. Quarterback on the keeper. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And the Red Raiders will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll run the option. The pitch. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock. They made no doubt about it. This one's over.
They'll line up to go for 2.
Military stun! Military stun!
Goes to the option. He'll toss it. He stopped short on the 2-point conversion attempt. They went right back to the well with the man who scored the touchdown, but he couldn't get it in for the 2. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.